Hello, Plano 911.
I'm at Plano Senior High. Somebody just fell to the ground, and we need an ambulance.
All right. Okay, I've got paramedics on the way. Can you tell me what happened?
She just fell. I was standing here talking to her, and she fell.
And is she awake?
No, she's unconscious.
Okay, is she breathing?
Is she breathing? She's not breathing. I got it.
Is there somebody else there with you, ma'am?
Yes, somebody's doing chest compressions, and we have an athletic trainer just came out.
Okay, so somebody's doing CPR?
They're doing chest compressions.
All right, stay on the line with me, okay? Is there a defibrillator available?
Is this a defibrillator? Well, there is, yes, there's a defibrillator.
Do not touch patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Please wait. Preparing shock. Move away from the patient.
All right, just let me know when they're right there with her, okay?
Okay, they just pulled up. Okay, they're here.
Okay, ma'am, I'll let you go.
I didn't know it at the time, but I was the star of that video. When I woke up on the morning of October 11, 2018, I had no idea I would end the day in the hospital. I found out later that I had a sudden cardiac arrest. My rescuers are my heroes. My friend Diane, a coach, an athletic trainer, and twin high school girls. So here's what happened. Immediately, my friend called 911. Within 45 seconds, I was receiving CPR. And at 2 minutes, I got the first of 2 shocks from an AED, which is an Automated External Defibrillator. At 3 minutes, the ambulance arrived and rushed me to the hospital. I was finally breathing on my own, and my heart was beating. When I got to the hospital, I remember opening my eyes and looking up at the ceiling tiles. I heard the medical staff attending to me say, "Welcome back, and you are a very lucky woman." I was lucky because my responders were able to give me CPR so quickly. I was able to get oxygen to my brain, and I didn't suffer brain damage. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. However, I have been a patient in a few hospitals, and I do have some of those plastic water jugs and no-slip socks to prove it. So I have learned a few things. Your heart can malfunction in 2 different ways. First, a heart attack. Second, a cardiac arrest. Do you know the difference? I sure didn't before I had a cardiac arrest. They are very different. So now let's look at how they are different. A heart attack is caused by a blockage in an artery, causing restriction of blood flow. It is a circulation or plumbing problem. So a patient may have symptoms like arm pain, chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, and those symptoms may occur a day, a week, or even longer before a heart attack happens. Also, when a heart attack happens, the patient is most likely conscious. Now, with a cardiac arrest, it is more of an electrical malfunction of the heart. The heart stops, the patient stops breathing, and there's no blood flow to the brain. The patient is unconscious. Did you know that every year in the United States, 475,000 Americans die of sudden cardiac arrest? It is the leading cause of death in the United States. Globally, sudden cardiac arrest kills as many people as Alzheimer's, several forms of cancer, motor vehicle accidents, and this entire list combined. What if you are with your family of 10 and you're all gathered around the Thanksgiving table? It's Thanksgiving Day. You're passing the rolls, passing the corn, maybe asking for an extra piece of pumpkin pie. Now, what if all of you have a sudden cardiac arrest? Do you know how many will survive? 1. Only 1. That's 10%. And that's the national average. Now, imagine your same family of 10. You went to Las Vegas now. You're having fun. You're pulling the arms of the slot machines. Maybe you went in some money. Tragedy strikes again. What if all of you have a sudden cardiac arrest? How many do you think will survive? Any guesses? Actually, 7. 70% will survive. Why is there such a big difference? Because the security officers at casinos are CPR and AED trained, and they know where to find an AED. So, what if you witness a sudden cardiac arrest? What do? First, call 911. Stay on the phone until the ambulance arrives. Then start hands-only CPR. You don't need to blow in anyone's mouth anymore. Just use your 2 hands, place them together, and place them firmly upon the victim's chest and push hard and fast to the rhythm of the Bee Gees song, Staying Alive, Staying Alive, Staying Alive. And I know you know this song. You can't regret ever not hearing the Bee Gees play this. It's staying alive, staying alive. Then send someone to get an AED. You in the blue shirt, go get an AED. When they bring the AED back, you open it up and follow the simple instructions. Only an AED can restart a heart that is out of rhythm. By the way, this is the very AED that saved my life. You may wonder, where do I find an AED? What if you're in that position? Well, they are in many malls and schools and gyms, but in the event of a cardiac arrest, every second counts. So you need to find one right away. How do I locate one? Wouldn't it be great if I could pull out my phone and search for the nearest AED? I mean, we can already do that with a Starbucks. We can find one of those in like 2 seconds. If we could do that to find the closest AED, think about how many lives we could save. That would be powerful. Now let me tell you about our mission. My husband Greg and I have a petition on change.org to add AED locations as a searchable feature on smartphones. We're working with the Sudden Cardiac Arrest Association to add AEDs as a searchable feature on smartphones. Think of how great that would be. If I were to use my phone and say, "Hey Siri, hey Google, or Alexa, where's the closest AED?" That would be incredible. Well, we are currently in discussion with one of those very companies to potentially make that happen. Let me give you some takeaways. First of all, what should you do? Call 911. Second, start hands-only CPR. Then send someone to get an AED. It's because of an AED that I'm standing here today. It's because of the quick actions of those around me, including my friend, a coach, an athletic trainer, the twins, and the paramedics who whisked me to the hospital. It's because of them that I can still be a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister, and a friend. I am so thankful to be here today. With cardiac arrest victims, only 1 in 10 survive. I am so proud to be in that 1 in 10 club. If we're able to map AED locations, think about how many lives we could save. That would be awesome. Thank you.